Wildfire erupts in Nomaiching Hill. Chief Minister announces 5 lakh rupees reward for information leading to arrests of crooks. Police seized 1,435 bags of illegal fertilizer from 5 Tata trucks in Kaching district. All drivers arrested. And 1 Alpha I cadre gunned down in Tinsukia during encounter with security forces, claim sources. Hello, you are watching IS English News. Before we begin, IS News would like to remind our viewers to practice physical distancing, hand hygiene, wear masks, protect yourself and get vaccinated to ward off COVID-19. I am JESSIA OINAM giving you the news in detail. Chief Minister Nongthong Mambirin has announced a cash reward of 5 lakh rupees to any person who provides information leading to the arrest of miscreants responsible for causing wildfire in Nomaiching Hill. The Chief Minister announced the same in his Facebook post late Wednesday night. He expressed discontent over the wildfire that occurred last night and issued stern warning against individuals behind such destructive activities. He was upset by repeated occurrence of wildfires despite repeated appeals from the government side. Manipur has witnessed frequent forest wildfire on account of human activity in reserve forests and protected forest areas. The cause of the forest fire are attributed to camping, picnicking, trekking, expedition, gathering, etc. It may be recalled that a massive forest fire broke out at the Shiroi Peak in Ukhrul district in March 2021. In December 2020, a major wildfire broke out at the Juko Valley of Nagaland-Manipur border. The setting of forests on fire is punishable under the Damage to Public Property Act 1984 and relevant sections of the IPC, besides under the provision of Indian Forest Act 1927 and Manipur Forest Rules 1971. Meantime, the Nomaiching Life Farmland Environment Preservation Committee (NLEPC) and coordinating body CROI have submitted a memorandum to Manipur Chief Minister Biren urging him to initiate investigation into the wildfire incident at Nomaiching Forest Range. The memorandum was signed by Secretary of NLEPC, Jongtham Sanahal, and Vice Chairman of coordinating body CROI. Meanwhile, Sugnu police seized as many as 1,435 bags of illegal fertilizers from 5 Tata trucks which were heading towards Molcham village in Chandel district. Acting on a tip-off that some urea-loaded Tata trucks were being transported from Churachandpur to Molcham village, a police team led by Sugnu Police Station Sub-Inspector M. Minabanda urged the overall supervision of Sugnu Police Station officer in charge N.G. Anthony Suresh carried out checking on vehicles at Zero Ningthem hidden area under Sugnu Police Station in Kaching district in the wee hours today. The team intercepted 5 trucks which did not have valid documents as per a police report. The team further checked the goods loaded in the trucks only to find out that they were loaded with illegal fertilizers, following which the drivers were immediately arrested on the spot. A case has also been registered at Sugnu Police Station. Meanwhile, interrogation of the drivers are underway to arrest their co-conspirators as well as to uncover the nexus behind this illegal transportation of urea. Chief Minister Nongthong Mambirin today discussed issues surrounding development of Kom community with chiefs of Kom villages at his official residence in Imphal. The Chief Minister also expressed enthusiasm for the upcoming Burka Play Rezu festival to be celebrated at Ichum Kairab Kom village in Senapati district. Leaders of the Kom community presented traditional shawl and fresh pineapples to the Chief Minister on the occasion. A gunfight broke out between Assam police and cadres of United Liberation Front of Assam Independent Alpha I in Margharita, Assam, in the early hours of February 9, in which one militant was killed as per sources. According to the initial reports, the incident occurred near Margharita town in Tinsukia district of Assam at Tikak Mulang Parbat. An operation was launched and a team of police officers set out to capture a group of Alpha I cadre who were hiding there after receiving information about their presence. However, upon reaching the location, both parties exchanged gunfire with one Alpha I cadre, identified as Uday Azom, reportedly being killed in the exchange. According to reports, the firing started in the early hours of this morning. The insurgent group's self-styled Sergeant Major Uday Azom is said to have been hiding out with a group of cadres in Margharita. As per reports, Uday Azom left home in 2012 and became a hardcore Alpha I cadre in 2013. It is reported that Uday Azom was behind all major extortion cases in Upper Assam. The death toll in the devastating earthquake that hit Turkey and Syria has crossed the 16,000 mark, with rescue operations entering its fourth day. On Thursday, February 9, hopes of finding more people alive in the rubble have started to fade. Officials and medics say 12,873 people had died in Turkey and 3,162 in Syria from Monday's 7.8 magnitude earthquake, bringing the confirmed total to 16,035. Meanwhile, U.S. President Joe Biden said the earthquakes are the worst to hit the region in over 100 years. The U.S. President offered his condolences to Turkey in a speech Wisconsin on Wednesday. As he put it, "As I told President Erdogan, and I called him immediately when the first quake hit, the U.S. is offering full support." He added that the U.S. was also supporting humanitarian partners in Syria. Turkey President Recep Tayyip Erdogan visited the province of Hatay on Wednesday, a hard-hit area where residents criticized the government's alleged slow response. Without shelter, water, fuel, or electricity, the World Health Organization fears many survivors could yet lose their lives. It says there's a danger there will be a secondary disaster which may cause harm to more people than the initial quake. 6 UN lorries carrying aid have now crossed the border from Turkey into Syria, the first international help people there have had. Rescuers in both countries are searching for survivors through thousands of collapsed buildings amid freezing weather conditions after more than 125 aftershocks struck the region. Turkey's President Recep Tayyip has admitted to his government's shortcomings amid growing discontent over the state's response to this week's disaster as questions emerge over its preparedness in a country familiar with earthquakes. Meanwhile, Western sanctions are complicating efforts to deliver aid to Syria and activities fear the Damascus regime could hamper aid to victims in rebel-held areas. British charities have also launched an appeal to raise funds for people affected. The initial magnitude 7.8 tremor, the deadliest in Turkey since 1999, hit early Monday, brought down buildings as people slept, and was followed by a magnitude 7.6 earthquake hours later amid several aftershocks. Turkey's Disaster and Emergency Management Authority, AFAD, said 5,775 buildings had been destroyed in the quake and that 20,426 people had been injured. More than 30 nations have stepped to help those affected. Now it's time for a short commercial break. Keep watching IS News.
Go Aviator Academy, a complete platform for aviation aspirants, inspired by experienced professionals. Come and join with us, a course designed for cabin crew and ground staff to help turn your dreams into reality.
Welcome back. You're watching IS English News. Patsoy MLA Sapam Kunjukeshwar alias Keba emphasized the significance of local clubs in the society and remarked that activities of clubs are reflected in their areas. He was participating in the Golden Jubilee celebration of the Nambul Brink Cultural Association (NBCA) at Takyal Kongbal today. MLA Kunjukeshwar highlighted on the need to acknowledge the efforts and contributions made by any person in the society. He said that making mistake is human, adding that people should be given the chance to rectify the error instead of judging and making mockery of the mistake. He asserted that efforts are underway to transform Patsoy into a smart constituency in the next couple of years. He further assured to extend necessary assistance in all welfare activities of the people and local clubs of the constituency. Meritorious students and sportspersons of the area were also felicitated on the occasion. NBCA President Wangkem Iboyaima, Patsoy Ward Number 4 member S. Memcha, former Up-Adaksha of Imphal West S. Merajao, social worker Loitongbam Polem, President of the Pungsubam Laikai Women's Welfare Association, Kumalambam Ibecha, and proprietor of KBS Brake Plant, Kaisham Birbal, were present at the occasion.
Give me a chance to serve you. Give me a chance to do a job with a difference. Tabak tawaning bagi atmosphere to go the manufacturer to go. Atu puktak di tawiyo. Koi tabak turkan da patak kan da tina sabiyo. Apa betul turkan di? Ay tagap kan? Ay kay tagat tuyo. Ay kulasar kay ay karin kanin pun tuyo. But lengap tuyo tagat biyo. Ngasi sida thong chado iba. Batang koi na kima pang rela ba thong che. Masi pole lo thong chado. Ye tenda toro me. Sida jingdin le ba thong che. Masi pole lo toro me. Sida nong thong ya man ba thong amal lady che. Thong ani su ba the Punkhaya Maya and order to be done. Sit on Tongi Tung and basically Mangmanga Batunche, Majid
BJP National President JP Nadal has released the poll manifesto of the Saffron Party for the upcoming Tripura Assembly elections today. Nadal, flanked by top Tripura BJP leaders, released the BJP polled manifesto, Sankalp Patra, for the upcoming Assembly elections in the state. The BJP National President called the manifesto of the BJP for the Tripura Assembly elections a vision document. He said that the BJP's Tripura elections manifesto was not only a piece of paper, but BJP's commitment towards the people. He claimed that Tripura, once known for blockades and insurgency, is now known for its peace, prosperity and development. He said BJP will ensure greater autonomy for tribal areas and increase in farmers' monetary assistance and industry-specific manufacturing zones based on rubber if it retains power in Tripura. Nadal also announced a 5 rupees meal scheme for all named after religious guru Anukul Chandra and setting up of a regional institute of medical sciences hospital in Agartala, Tripura. Polling for elections to the 60-member Tripura Legislative Assembly will be held in a single phase on February 16. Votes will be counted on March 2nd. Notably, the BJP has fielded candidates in 55 seats and has left 5 seats for its ally IPFT for the upcoming Tripura Assembly elections. Now we have the sports news. Real Madrid reached the Club World Cup final after goals from Vinicius Jr., Federico, Rodrigo and Sergio secured a 4-1 win over Egypt's Al Ahly in Morocco. Playing without several key starters like forward Karim and goalkeeper Courtois, Real Madrid experienced a home field environment with the local fans turning up the noise at the sold-out Prince Moulay Abdallah Stadium in Rabat yesterday. Real Madrid will face Saudi Arabia's Al Hilal in the final in Rabat on Saturday after it shocked South American champion Flamengo 3-2 in the first semi-final. India all-rounder Ravindra Jadeja bagged a 5-wicket haul in the first innings of the ongoing first test against Australia in Nagpur. Returning to the team after a long injury layoff, Jadeja scalped his 11th test 5-4 to put India in a commanding positions. Jadeja returned figures of 5 for 42 as Australia were bowled out for a peltry total of 177 in the first innings after opting to bat first at the Vidarbha Cricket Association Stadium. Australia, led by Pat Cummins, dropped left-hander Travis Head and gave off spinner Todd Murphy his international debut. Rohit Sharma's India handed test caps to 2020 sensation Surya Kumar Yadav and wicket-keeper Shrikar Bharat. India eye a fourth straight Border Gavaskar Trophy win over Australia. They also eye a place in the World Test Championship WTC final. Before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Wildfire erupts in Nomaiching Hill. Chief Minister announces 5 lakh rupees reward for information leading to arrests of crooks. Police seized 1,435 bags of illegal fertilizer from 5 Tata trucks in Kakching district. All drivers arrested. An Alpha I cadre gunned down in Tinsukia during encounter with security forces, claim sources. That's all we have in this bulletin. Keep watching IS News.